The ex-wife was not as bad as Brother Far imagined. The ex-wife had long hair, and she walked towards the car at a peaceful and relaxing pace. The appearance of the ex-wife was obviously well dressed, and the wind and snow at dusk surrounded her, and her walking dynamic became more and more touching. 2.5 years passed, and his ex-wife was again energetic and beautiful. Brother Far sighed deeply behind the windshield. His ex-wife's dull appearance during the divorce left a fatal impression on Brother Far. It was the darkest period of the ex-wife. Brother Far's history of chaotic sex and violent behavior caught his ex-wife by surprise, and it was thunder in the sun. Brother Far suddenly became unfamiliar in a blink, and a bottomless abyss in front of his ex-wife. For the ex-wife, divorce is a sap, and you can't hear her screaming of pain. But the desperate breath on her body was enough to equal the bruises and blood. The divorce almost took the half-life of his ex-wife. When she signed the divorce paper, the frustration of the Black Widow drifted all over her body. Brother Far was worried about something would happen. But all right, now it seems that all the worries were unnecessary, and all the anxiety was self-inflicted. The ex-wife has regained spirit and beauty. Spirit and beauty are enough to explain all the problems of women. Brother Far was relieved with a heavy burden and ran the horn easily. Of course, the ex-wife's dressing up in such a way made Brother Far panicked and uneasy again from nowhere. Brother Far bowed his upper body and opened the door for his ex-wife. But the ex-wife walked to the back row. The ex-wife didn't look at Brother Far, and she kept her eyes on something that didn't exist as soon as she got in the car. Divorced women were just like that. Their eyes were somewhat hard. It was the squalor left by their excessive selfness. Brother Far's hands on the steering wheel, eyes on his ex-wife in the mirror, lost consciousness. It wasn't until a motorcycle young man kept horning at his car that Brother Far woke up from his dream. Brother Far turned on the car engine and the wiper, turned around and said, "Let's go to the Xuan Palace of Jinling Hotel. I reserved the seats there." The snow has accumulated deep. As soon as the car drove onto the street, the snow bounced back the festival lights and colors. Brother Far said, "How about cheer up? Consider it a dream." Xuan Palace is on the top floor of the Jinling Hotel. To welcome the new year, Xuan Palace is decorated as both a restaurant and a bar. The floor, walls, cutlery, utensils, tables and chairs are shining cleanly and brilliantly under the light of the combination lamp. The palace was full of guests, and everyone's face was like the arrival of the new year. Brother Far was fully stylish and started spending money as soon as he sat down. Over the years, he has been used to spending big money in front of women. However, he had never done this before in front of his wife. His wife was used to being poor, and she felt a little at a loss where she spends money. That made Brother Far extremely dissatisfied. However, this non-drinking woman, contrary to the usual forbearance in the past, ordered a glass of XO as soon as she sat down. Brother Far laughed. "Who would drink this before dinner?" Brother Far turned his face and said to the waiter, "Then let's have 2 glasses." Brother Far looked out of the window. The snowflakes melted and turned to water as soon as they fell on the glass, and the lights of thousands of houses under their feet showed a flowing and a flickering situation, abstracted and mottled. The festival itself is an abstract day, a mottled day. Brother Far lit a cigarette and said, "Have you been well these years?" The ex-wife did not answer, but drank all the wine in the cup, turned her head, and said to the waiter, "One more cup." Brother Far was shocked. He smiled and said, "Why drink like this? It's easy to get drunk." The ex-wife also laughed, laughing a little weirdly, silently. She laughed all at once, and then she pulled back little by little, and she pouted her lips in there, like sucking. The ex-wife finally spoke to Brother Far, and the ex-wife said, "How can I get drunk in a dream?"